guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got another battery for you. This is from the GoKWH company. They have their website right there, GoKWH.com. And you may have seen this battery reviewed by a couple people, and it didn't fare so well. So GoKWH reached out to me and said, hey, can we send you this updated battery, because it had some flaws with it, and they took into account what the reviewers had said. And I think one of them was Brad Cagle, and a couple other guys. You can look them up on YouTube. And they had some problems with this battery, but GoKWH reworked it, and we're going to take a look at it and show you the changes that they made and if it can get its full rated capacity. And just stay tuned. Okay, one of the first things we're going to look at is this little monitor that it has on the top of it. The previous version of this battery had a battery monitor, but this is a smart battery monitor, and the other one was more or less just a voltage gauge. But this one here, as you'll see when I open it up, and I normally don't like to do tear downs, and I'm not going to tear it completely down, but I'm just going to take the lid off and show you inside. But they updated this gauge, and it also has app control, as we'll show you too in the video. So let me take the top of it off, and then I'll show you the changes that were made inside. Alright, we got the top of it off. You can see I had to pull some of these leads off. They were glued right around here. So again, one of the main updates is this battery capacity monitor, and you can see it's going down into the BMS, and you can see a light flashing down there on the BMS. But now you're getting a true battery capacity monitor that you can trust. And the other big thing about this, that they have good cables now, and I think the cables were okay on the other ones. It was really just the placement of the actual battery itself. They had some like white styrofoam in here for protection, and the battery moved around and everything else. And they also put these on top, to give it a cushion on the top, so the top won't press in on top of the battery if you were to set something on top of this battery. But the big improvement again was this material right here, and I don't know what they call it, but it is very firm, very stout. It's in there, and this battery is not moving. And I just again suggest you go watch Brad Cagle's the one that sticks out to me that I saw on this, and you'll see a night and day's difference from his review, because he really critiqued it and did a really good job on the video. But here you can see they took into account what he was saying and a couple other people were saying, and improved this battery. It does have a seal inside there, and you can see the screw holes right there where you can take this top off, which is what I did. But that's pretty much it. Got good cells, and we'll do a capacity test on it, hook an inverter to it and a solar panel to it, and we won't make this video too long. But this company does listen to the consumer, because they took into account the complaints and they made some major upgrades to this battery. Alright, we're going to do a quick capacity test on this. Probably won't be so quick, but we'll get it started. And do this at 10 amps. Well, let's reset this. Here we go. So there we go. We got it started, 10 amps. See if we can't get full capacity out of here. We're pulling about 133 watts. So we'll let this run and check back in when it's done. It'll take it several hours. Alright, we got the 1,280 watt hours out of the battery. You can see it's at 11.4 volts, still pulling 10.1 amps. The voltage is kind of dropping. Now looking at the app, It's at 0%. 0 amp hours left, and we're going to go ahead and call it here. We could probably push it a little bit more, but then on the gauge here you can see, or the meter, 11.7, still pulling 10 amps. So like I say, we're going to call it there. We did get max capacity out of the battery, and we'll keep going. Okay, we're going to show the GoKWH hooked up to an inverter and a charge controller. As you can see here, just not a permanent connection, just for testing purposes. And we're going to pull the screen up because we have a 1000-watt inverter. We're also using a Bateria Power MPPT charge controller, which is inline, and we have a 100-watt Harbor Freight portable solar panel in the sun. So here's the charge controller. Probably can't see it, but it says 13.5 volts, 7.1 amps. The battery is saying 13.2, 7.6 amps. And what we're running is a heat lamp off a 1000-watt Renogy inverter. Now it does have an app, and let's connect to it. Okay, and we're showing the battery at 100% state of charge, but you can see here we're drawing about 96 watts off the battery. Now let's look at the charge controllers app, and it says we're pulling 16.7 volts, 7.5 amps, and we're drawing about 102 watts off a 100-watt solar panel. So Harbor Freight portable solar panel's pretty good. I'm going to show it to you right here where we have it, and we do have a kind of an overcast day, but there it is. It's a 100-watt panel, and this thing does pretty good. So everything looks pretty good. The battery is having no issue handling a small load. Again, we're pulling about 9 amps running this heat lamp, and we'll look back at the app again, and you can see now we're pulling more power from this heat lamp as it kicks on. So there you can see, you can use this in many applications. This is just a simple setup of showing you running the heat lamp. This would be good for chickens, if you're raising chickens, to keep them warm. And that's what we kind of use this for, is to keep the area where we have our chicks warm. So there you have it. The GoKWH is working as advertised. Here's one of the uses that I might use this battery for. Now this is just a temporary setup, but we have our positive negative lead hooked to this Retiva's GMSR radio. So in grid down or anything like that, when you need some short range communications, you know, something like this would work where you could still power it, and you could actually use this as a permanent setup, which maybe I might do. But that's just another way that you can use this GoKWH. Alright, let's do some final thoughts on this battery. GoKWH did a great job in improving some of the flaws that it had on an earlier version. I'll put links down below where you can get this battery. Love the smart meter on this because it isn't just a battery voltage tester. It's a capacity monitor. The app works really well, and it's very easy to use. I don't really have anything bad to say about this battery. It looks like they improved on the quality and the workmanship of the product compared to previous versions. So again, I'll put some information down below. I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. We're going to keep this one kind of short. There's not really a whole lot to go over with these. People are familiar with how these battery works and what they're used for, but this is great for emergency power, camping, and things like that. You can build a battery bank with them. So tell me what you think down in the comments. Again, don't forget to check out Brad Cakel's video on the earlier model of this, because he shows you all the flaws that it had, and he's probably better at you know, more technical than I am, but from what he complained about, it looks like they fixed that. It did get its full capacity. Can't complain about that. So again, tell me what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe to the video, and thanks for your viewership. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you in the next video.